The Qira'ah of Hafs an Asim is the most popular qira'ah today, and nowadays it is used to recite the Quran all over the world. And if, for example, you're looking for a Quran recitation on the internet, it will almost certainly be using Hafs an Asim. There are, of course, some countries like Morocco and Algeria where a different qira'ah is more popular, and that is qira'at Warsh an Nafi'. However, the qira'ah of Hafs an Asim is still widely used and taught there as well. But why is this qira'ah then the most popular one around the world? Well, first of all, if you don't know what the word qira'ah refers to, you can get a detailed explanation to what it means through watching this video. It is quite important. Now, back to the main question of today. Why is the qira'ah of Hafs the most popular one nowadays? Well, it might come as a surprise that the qira'ah of Hafs an Asim has not always been popular. In fact, it was one of the least widespread qira'at in the majority of Islamic history, up until a couple of centuries ago. And before that, the qira'ah of Ad-Duri an Abi Amr was the most widespread qira'ah for more than 10 centuries. But because of reasons related to Tajweed and also some historical reasons, the popularity of the qira'ah of Hafs an Asim has increased so much till it became the default option for Quran recitation today. So let's have a look at these reasons a bit closely to understand why this happened. As for the Tajweed reasons, since the use of Fusha, which is the classic version of Arabic, became less typical in Arab countries, and it was replaced by the regional dialects, finding the easiest way possible to read and recite the Quran properly was necessary. And also because of the growing numbers of non-Arab Muslims, learning the Quran through the most consistent way, with the fewest exceptions, is the logical way to go. And the qira'ah that could achieve both easiness and consistency in its rules was that of Hafs an Asim. In fact, it had very few exceptions, which made learning Juz' Amma, the last and the shortest juz of the Quran, quite enough to learn how to read the entire book. It is also a qira'ah that could be used by someone who doesn't understand Arabic at all and still apply it perfectly, since its rules are not context-based, unlike the rules of Warsh, for example, which some of them require that you understand a grammatical case of some words to apply certain tajweed rules, like the rule of mim al-jam'a, which is extending a certain type of meme that comes at the end of words only when it refers to a plural noun or pronoun. So, according to Warsh, we should say وَخَلَقْنَاكُمْ أَزْوَاجًا, with a med attached to the meme, since the meme in this case refers to a plural noun. Now, not every word in the Quran ending with meme refers to plural nouns. So, you will apply this rule depending on the meaning of the word and whether it refers to a plural or a singular noun. But in Hafs an Asim, this rule simply just doesn't exist, and you will read all words ending with meme the way they are written in the ayah. وَخَلَقْنَاكُمْ أَزْوَاجًا. And it doesn't require that you understand the word itself, albeit a very good thing to do, of course. The pronunciation of vowels also plays a role. The sound a, produced by alif, is pronounced in the same way throughout the entire Quran, as far as Hafs an Asim concerned. But in many other qira'at, there is something called imala, which adds 2 more variations to the sound of alif, a, which are e and e. These sounds can be very challenging even to some Arabs, especially because of the fact that Arabs don't exactly speak the Fusha anymore. So it would be very understandable for non-Arabs to try and avoid learning a skill that is difficult for Arabs themselves. Like in this example. وَمَا أَدْرَاكَ مَا لَيْلَةُ الْقَدْرِ. So according to the Qira'ah of Hafs and Asim, every alif is pronounced as an alif, except one single case in the entire Quran. وَمَا أَدْرَاكَ مَا لَيْلَةُ الْقَدْرِ. And if you want to learn more about imala, what it sounds like and when it takes place and how it is related to Hafs and Asim, you can find the full explanation in this video. There are, of course, other phenomena like tasheel and ibdal, in which you would be turning hamza in certain situations into an alif, ya or waw. So for example, قالوا لئنك له الذيب ونحن عصبة إنا إذا لخاسرون. So in certain situations, as you can hear, the hamza is turned into an alif. And of course, there are conditions for the application of these rules, and they are not difficult at all to apply. But these are extra rules that you have to learn next to the ones that you already know. So all in all, the Qira'ah of Hafs and Asim has few rules, consistent and easy in its use, doesn't require any grammar knowledge, and with very few exceptions. These reasons also went hand in hand with the historical ones, since during the time of the Ottoman Empire, the Qira'ah of Hafs and Asim was chosen as the official qira'ah, and this helped in spreading it bit by bit through the region of the Ottoman Empire, including Arab countries too. But what helped spreading it even more was the first Quran print, which was also done by the Ottoman Empire, and for printing reasons, the qira'ah of Hafs and Asim was chosen for its consistency, which made printing the Quran easier. And moreover, when people went to Hajj, they would get a gift mushaf written in the qira'ah of Hafs and Asim on their way home. Added to that, the first ever Quran to be recorded was recorded in Egypt, and as you would expect, it was recorded in the qira'ah of Hafs and Asim as well. So in putting all these things together, it is no surprise that this qira'ah has become the most popular and widespread Quran recitation in the world. But then does that mean that because of these reasons, can we consider that the qira'ah of Hafs and Asim to be a better qira'ah? Well, no. We cannot say that there is a qira'ah being better or superior in any way than any other qira'ah, simply because they are all Quran, and they were all taught and recited by the Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him. So reciting the Quran using any qira'ah is equally good and is one of the best deeds you can do. Thanks for watching. If you want to start your journey to learn the Tajweed of the Quran, you can click on this link. And if you want to understand the Quran in Arabic, then you should click on that link. And finally, I hope you've learned something new today, and I will see you next time.